Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Martha Anger. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment during this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. According to several health experts, there was a mental health crisis before the COVID-19 pandemic. But now it's reached a critical point, especially for children. As a result, the White House just released a plan to address students' mental health and Congress authorized more than $190 billion to help schools during the pandemic, with some of that money being spent on mental health services. Some schools are also trying out a test to stay program. Kids who have been exposed to COVID-19 but show no symptoms get tested instead of being quarantined. If it's negative, they can go to school. If it's positive, they're sent home. The Biden administration also says it has secured enough supply to vaccinate 28 million children ages 5 to 11. And he's now waiting for the FDA to authorize vaccines for that age group. Today, 23-year-old Nicholas Cruz, the gunman who killed 17 students and faculty members and injured 17 others 3 years ago at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, pleaded guilty to 17 counts of murder and 17 counts of attempted murder to avoid a lengthy trial. It was the deadliest high school shooting in U.S. history. Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty for Cruz's sentencing. The Haitian gang that kidnapped a group of 17 American and Canadian missionaries is asking for $17 million ransom, $1 million for each hostage. The Justice Minister says Haitian police negotiators and the FBI are advising the missionary group on how to proceed with negotiations. But Haitian officials say paying the ransom is not an option, because it will only reinforce the gang and encourage more kidnappings. CNN has received a leaked draft copy of a 1,200-page congressional investigation which claims Brazil's President Jair Bolsonaro and other government officials intentionally let the coronavirus surge throughout the country and kill hundreds of thousands in a failed bid to achieve herd immunity. Herd immunity happens when a large percentage of people get infected with a disease and build up enough immunity to protect the rest of the population. The draft report effectively blames Bolsonaro's policies for the deaths of more than 300,000 Brazilians. A Brazilian congressional panel is now set to recommend mass homicide charges against Bolsonaro over his handling of the coronavirus pandemic. Business groups are pressing the White House to help find a solution to address the ongoing global supply chain crisis. So the Biden administration is considering using the National Guard to help unload cargo. The supply chain mess has caused delayed shipments, rising cost of goods, and shelves have been left empty at stores across the nation. According to the tech news site The Verge, Facebook plans to announce its new name next week because the company wants to be known for more than just social media. Facebook, which also owns Instagram and WhatsApp, would position all three platforms under one brand. It's all part of a rebranding after Facebook faced criticism from regulators around the world over its business practices. A company spokesperson says they are now not commenting on the report, calling it a rumor or speculation. After 2 quarters of somewhat sluggish subscriber growth, Netflix's biggest ever series launch, entitled Squid Game, is helping the streaming service get back on track, with 4.5 million new subscribers in the third quarter of 2021. The South Korean fictional drama has become a global sensation. It features contestants deeply in need of money playing deadly children's games to win cash prizes, and it's been viewed by 111 million Netflix accounts. And I just want to add, I have been watching the entire series, and it is amazing. I love it. If you have the stomach for a little bit of violence, if you can handle it, I encourage you to watch it. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. It's a really good show. Amateur astronomers will have a lot to see in the night sky this week. Starting today, October 20th, and for the next 3 days, NASA says the full moon, called the Hunter's Moon, will be visible. According to the Farmer's Almanac, the Hunter's Moon is a sign it's time to hunt in preparation for the winter ahead. It usually happens after the harvest moon, which is autumn's first full moon, and can usually be seen in October or November. Try to take a picture of this spectacular sight if you can and post it on social media using the hashtag Hunter's Moon. Sign1News will be broadcasting live updates Monday through Friday. Then this Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, join us for a live panel of diverse guests to discuss the hot topics of the week. Be sure to post your thoughts and comments at any time during any of the live shows, and we might even share your comment. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Apple Watch, Amazon, and Roku.